Thank you for joining us tonight. The cleanup ongoing in parts of Iowa.
It follows destructive weather, including a number of tornadoes in our state. Here are the big things to know right now. Governor Kim Reynolds issued a disaster proclamation for 49 counties. The National Weather Service confirming nearly a dozen tornadoes. It is believed to be as many as 13, and crews are making progress with restoring power. Only about 15,000 customers right now are in the dark. The storm killed at least one person in Iowa when the strong winds hit a semi, blowing it onto its side. Iowa State Patrol says the driver was not wearing a seatbelt and was thrown from the cab. And a visual look right now at power outages across the state, courtesy of poweroutage.us. Nearly 15,000 outages. We have team coverage tonight. Chief Meteorologist Brad Edwards is standing by in the Weather Center.
First, we want to go to Local 5's LARYSSA Leone joining us live to share the impact of damage in an Iowa town where the National Weather Service says an EF-1 tornado went through. LARYSSA.
Yeah, Samantha, Stephanie, there were scattered reports of damage from last night's historic storm here in Des Moines, but in the metro, it wasn't too bad, but 2 hours away from us in Rudd, Iowa, that was unfortunately not the case. And Hy-Vee is boosting its relief efforts today. A smaller tornado, like I said, touched down in Rudd around 7 p.m. last night. And the tornado was on the ground for less than a mile with winds up to 110 miles per hour. Officials tell us that it destroyed multiple homes and the local church, and some of the buildings destroyed include the public library too, which its roof was taken off, several houses with varying degrees of damage, and the historical center, which was completely leveled. Representatives from Hy-Vee's disaster team says the spots that were damaged the most were often close to the spots that weren't damaged at all.
What we're seeing is we're seeing homes that have been destroyed. There's still a lot of remnants of damage that's left, a lot of debris that's left. But it's very interesting because in this community, you can actually see that some homes were hit and then some homes were not hit. They might be one right next to one another.
Yeah, and Hy-Vee is focused on passing out foods and water to anybody in need. And they also intend to go to other parts of Iowa that was affected heavily by this storm. Now, coming up later tonight at 10, we'll give you an update on what Hy-Vee's relief efforts are in Kentucky and how they're doing next after what happened in Rudd. Reporting live in Des Moines, LARYSSA Leone, Local 5 News, we are Iowa.